Hi Flosstube, my name is Jennifer. I'm the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. Today is July 7th. I leave tomorrow. I'm so excited for my daughter's wedding. This last month has been like a whirlwind. I had my grandson, my husband and I, had our grandson for 2 weeks, and between that and then my Etsy shop was very busy. Thank you to everyone who ordered. And then I had 2 other jobs. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to stitch, and I couldn't keep track of, I shouldn't say I didn't keep track of what all I stitched. So this is not going to be a very long video. The only reason I'm getting to video it is because my husband and my son and daughter-in-law just went to open gym. They go play basketball. My son and his wife, they got married this last March. They just got in this afternoon, and so they're going to go play. And so I have the house to myself. We leave in the morning, so I thought I'm going to go ahead and jump on and make a video because I haven't gotten to do it like I wanted to. My summers never are, I don't want to say dull enough, but non-eventful enough for me to get a lot done. I always think I'm going to get a lot done as a teacher in the summer, and I don't. If you hear little feet walking around, my son brought the dog that was living with us, moved in with him, and he's back. So I'm not used to hearing the little feet in the background, so it kind of gets me off kilter there. Anyway, so as I was saying, I did not keep track of what I stitched in June. It's just been crazy. So I'm just going to show you what I've been working on this last week, because in honesty, I haven't stitched a whole heck of a lot. I do have a new start, and I think it may be the most amazing thing I've ever stitched in my life. And which, you know, I haven't been doing that long. Oh, that reminds me, do you know that this today is the 4th anniversary? If I looked correctly on my Etsy shop, today is 4 years, July 7th. So when I get back, we will have a giveaway, a big giveaway. And I'm not going to draw for the last giveaway because I won't be here to mail it. So when I get back, I don't think I have anything else this summer. So we will be having a special giveaway for that. I already have something in mind. I'm going to put these on so I can see. Okay, so this is Hannah Campbell, and Hannah Campbell is amazing. This border, the undulating, well, has peaks, not really undulating. That is like mesmerizing. When I'm stitching it, it's like I just get into this groove and I don't want to stop. And as soon as I finish, and I'm doing it with 2 needles. I'm doing it with one needle has the green thread and one has the like maroonish burgundy color that's in that part of the border right there. And so, because I know I would get off if I wasn't stitching them at the same time. So I am using 2 needles at the same time, and it hasn't been a problem. And but as soon as I finish one, I'm like, I tell myself I need to go back and stitch the stuff around it to make sure I have it stitched correctly. And I just keep telling myself, oh no, just one more length, just one more length. And so I really, really, really love this. This is by Hands Across the Sea. Let me show you. I didn't hold it very long. Why I'm stitching this on 46 count with 100 threes. I keep mine in a box like this, and I showed it on Instagram and someone asked me about it. I've shown it here before also, but you can get this at Hobby Lobby. I want to say it's like $4.99, $5.99, something like that. They're not very expensive. Used to you could get, you know, the 40% off, but now it's like they've stopped doing that on a lot of things, but it's still not expensive. So anyway, that's where I keep my 100 threes for my projects or these. I'm worried about the over 1. There's a lot of over 1. And so when I go to Hobby House Needleworks, which I'm very, very excited about also, I will be getting Swasserfine for it, just in case, So this is my progress. And I have it in the scroll rod. I didn't get to work on it yesterday because I was busy getting ready for the trip. I've only worked on it for 2 days. And this is how much I've gotten finished, which I know doesn't look like a lot, but for me, this is a lot in 2 days. Anyway, so I just absolutely love this. Everything about it. So anyway, that's where I am. I'm very excited about it. So that was a new start, and I started that on July 2nd. I was going to do it on July 1st, but I just didn't. I didn't have time to stitch that day. So I stitched on it the 2nd. Maybe I've stitched on it 3 days. The 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. Anyway, doesn't matter. I've stitched on it. So, and the only other thing on which I've worked this week, let me move these out of the way, is I went to the Tinsmith's Wife. A little boy that I have been tutoring, his parents bought me a gift certificate to the Tinsmith's Wife, so I used it. So that was exciting. So I got the smaller, and I'm going to take this on my trip. I have the big one, but 4 of us, my son and his wife, and then my husband and myself, are going to Maine, and we're renting a car, and it's just a car, so it doesn't have a lot of extra room. So I didn't want to take the big bag. I'm going to take this one. So the only other project on which I worked, and it's also a project that I'm taking with me. This is one of my projects I'm taking with me, and this is a bag that I made a long time ago. And this is my how I keep track of everything. And I did make a video on it, and it did not come out well, so I just deleted it, and I'll try it again when I get back. Hold on. I just want you to see the chart. It was open to the chart. Okay. So this I've been working on since I think 2019. I wanted it done for our 30th wedding anniversary. And next week, my daughter's getting married the day before our wedding anniversary. Next week will be, hold on, 33 years. 33, so I'm 3 years behind. I really wanted to get it done by our anniversary this year, but every time I say that I'm going to get something done or do something, I never do. So it's like the kiss of death. So I need to stop saying things like that on Flosstube. Anyway, so this is my token of love, and it's by Rosewood Manor. And Rosewood Manor is really, I love this designer. I think Karen Kluba does an amazing job. So this is, let me put this behind it. Oops. Sorry, I dropped it. I'm stitching this on 28 count, 1 strand of silk over 1 linen. Is that the front or the back? Let me put my glasses on so I can see. It's upside down. Hold on. I had to take my husband to the dentist, so I was working on it at the dentist on Wednesday. So, all right. So, this is how far I've gotten. I'm getting very excited because this is almost connected. And I tell myself I can stitch in this in the car because it's super easy to see. The holes are easy to see. And wouldn't it be great if I could have it done by next Wednesday? We'll see. I mean, it's 38 hours for us to drive up there, just the driving. So surely I can. I'm taking other things just in case, but, and that's how far I've got. Oh, it's just so pretty. And I am using, oh, I think it's on my thing, isn't it? Black Cherry Gloriana, and it's 28 count cream cashel linen. And this is my Gloriana. This is a skein I haven't even opened, and I don't think I'm going to have to. So this is, I love this color. Okay, so those are the 2 whips on which I worked this week. I didn't have a lot of time to work, but I still am proud of my progress. So I've gotten that far on those. And I thought I would go ahead and show you what I'm going to take with me. I am going to take, so I went to pick up groceries one day, and I was going to get my nails done, while I was in town because, you know, you drive an hour and a half, you might as well get as much stuff as you can done. And so I had done curbside because once I get a pedicure and they've rubbed up my feet, I really don't want to go in and shop. So I will schedule to get my groceries after my manicure and pedicure. And so I scheduled it for 3 hours later just to give me plenty of time. And I got there and I had left my debit card. So I couldn't go in and get my nails done because I didn't have my card. So I was like, well, crud monkeys, what am I going to do? Well, I had like $10 in my car. And so what I ended up doing was I went into Hobby Lobby and I looked for a cross stitch chart, but they have very little in the way of cross stitch anymore. And I don't understand why, but I found this. And how cute is this? And I thought, I want to know how to embroidery. So I'll go ahead and buy it. So I bought it, and let me show you. I can't remember if I've shown this to you before or not, but just in case I have not, this, and it came pre-printed. This is how far I've gotten. So it's not too bad. I really like this, that flower right there. So this is a lot of fun. And I'm taking this with me just in case I need something that's easier to do in the car in case I get car sick or anything. I usually don't. If I sit in the front of the car, I usually don't get car sick. So anyway, I'm taking that one as a non-cross stitch project. I was like, words, Jennifer. Then I'm taking another project that I can't show because it is for a gift. But this one is going to be a start. I looked for something when I was at the Tinsmith's Wife using my gift certificate that I could start for my daughter's wedding. And I'm going to let her pick out her own wedding sampler. I wanted to surprise her with one, but then I decided I think it would just be easier if she would pick it out and then I can just stitch it. So this is going to be more for me to keep. It's just something special to commemorate her wedding. And this one is called the Sweetheart Tree, and it is just so beautiful. And I will put their names and the date of their wedding and everything on it. And it is monochromatic, and so I'm going to do it in creme de menthe. What? Put your glasses on. Hold on. Yeah. Creme de menthe. And it's a Belle Soie. I do love Belle Soie. I like it that it's variegated. So I have that. I have 2 of those. And then I have a piece of Muddy Duck 40 count. And it's Tabby Cat linen. And this actually is not going to be very big on 40 count. I think it ends up being like 9 by 5. So it's not very big at all. So this is a fat 1/8, and I thought, well, that's perfect because I hardly ever buy 1/8. I bought this a long time ago. So I got that to start. And I'm going to use my Lenny. Lenny signed this for me when we were at Quilter Station Retreat in 2021. Isn't that cute? I signed hers, she signed mine. So, all right. Oh wait, I didn't put this back in where it belongs. Let me put this back in. All right. I can tell you that the project that I'm going to do as a gift is using these dinky dies. Ooh, look at those. That should give you a hint somewhat of probably what it's for. And then for the linen, this is actually the token of love that I'm working on for my husband. I started it 1/2 or 2/2. I'm not even sure. But I started it on the 28 count, and it's huge. Look how big it is. And I've shown that before. And so I just went over here and I wanted it's too light when I put these flosses on it for the white to show. And so I went ahead and used the antique spray. What is it called? Instant Antique, and it's from Primitive Gatherings. And I've had this for a long time, and I thought, I'll go ahead and use it. So I did it on this side, and look how cool that looks. I love it. And it's a little splotchy, but that's not where I'm going to use it anyway. I'm going to use it over here. And I think I'm going to add a little more over here so it doesn't look so splotchy. I was just playing around with it, and I have plenty more down here. I'm going to do it all so I can just find the spot I like best. But now the white stands out a lot better. And I think actually that color's not even going to be on there. So I think these are going to look good. Yes. So I'm going to start this while I'm gone too, because I have to have this done. I'm going to time. I'll show it at some point. Once I gift it, I will show it to everybody. So, okay. Is there anything else that I need to show you right there? Nope. So those are the projects that I'm going to take with me. I am also going to take a little small quilt that I've shown before. It's the Sunbonnet Sue that I made when I was staying with my dad. When he was diagnosed with cancer, I stayed with him at night. And the last couple of months. And so I'm going to take that as a hand quilting. I'm thinking I will. I mean, I may not, but that's another project I may take, because hand quilting, a small project like that, is easy in the car. And I'm also going to take a crochet project. I'm going to, it's the red and white granny square one. So, and I'll just make granny squares if I need something else. So, all right, hold on. Let me clean this up. I'll be right back. Okay. So, before I ever leave, when we go on trips, even if it's like for a weekend trip, I like my house to be very, very clean. And so I've been cleaning and cleaning, and I've been cleaning out closets and drawers and everything. And my goal is, especially this trip, because my summer has been non-existent thus far. And so I think we have like 2.5 weeks before we go back. When we get back from the wedding, we'll have 2.5 weeks before school starts. And really it'll be about a week and a half, because I'll be up there getting ready for school. So I wanted everything clean, and then I wanted that whole week just to sew and cross stitch is my goal, because I really haven't gotten to do a lot of that this summer. Anyway, so I was cleaning out, and I found stuff that I had bought and I had never shown you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. One of them is a 46 count Fox and Rabbit up in the attic. It's a pretty linen, and I destashed a lot of linen, and people are like, do you have any left? I have way too much. That's why I was destashing. I feel like I'm getting lighter as people order stuff from my shop. It's wonderful, because I feel like my house is lighter. Does that make sense? Because I have 4 of these tubs. This is how I've decided to store my linen now. I had them in boxes and I couldn't see. So I have them in these tubs now, and I wrap them around, let's see, I wasn't even going to show this, but I'll just pull one out. So I just have them around, like, you can get them like for comic books. They're like light cardstock, and I just have them wrapped and pinned. And then I have the name of the linen right here. So, and I have them in alphabetical order, which I don't know why. I guess if I'm looking for a particular color, I can look at. Anyway, so I have 2 whole tubs that are full of 40 count. So this is a 40 count, and I have one more of this. Then I have a whole tub of 46 to 60. And then I have about 3/4 of another tub that's 28. So anyway, so I have plenty of linen. In fact, I found some more linen to destash when I get back from my trip, like 36 count and 32. I just can't stitch on them. So I found that one, and I found this one. This is 40 count pumpkin. And I know I had some project in mind for this. I got it from Kitten Stitcher's website, but I don't remember. It has beautiful modeling in it. So I found that. So I thought I'd show that to you. I also found some charts that I had bought, and I had forgotten I had bought. These came from, is it 1884 Stitchery? Yes, 1884 Stitchery. So this is Frances Eden, and I don't know if this is the one that I had 2 of. I don't know if this makes 3 because I destashed one. I think maybe not. Maybe this is maybe I have shown these, but I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd show them anyway. So this is Mary Tillinghast, and it reminds me of a Rhode Island sampler. I don't know if it is or not, but that's just what it reminds me of, and I love that style. So I got that one, and this is the Sarah E. Pope sampler. And all of these came from 1884 Stitchery on her website. That house is so pretty. So I just wanted to show you those because I found them in a bag in a closet. Okay. Now, the only other haul I got, because I really haven't been buying anything, is in preparation for Colorado Cross Stitchers camp for the summer. I actually did June's. I actually finished it. I started and finished. I think I showed it in my last video. I mean, my last video that I showed was just showing what was going in but I mean the one before that. Anyway, if I didn't, I will next time. But I'm pretty sure I did show it in my last regular Flosstube. And it had to be something with a bird. And I finished that. So this month, it's supposed to be something that grows. And I have not even posted anything. So, and I know whatever I post, I won't have it finished like I did in June. But in August is to stitch on something that you've never stitched on before. And I was decided, like a crazy woman, that I was going to do a heaven and earth. Well, I'm going to start one. Just because I've always wanted to. So this is a heaven and earth design, and it's the Quilts of Cape Cod. And isn't it just pretty? Oh, all the quilts. Now, when I start this, we're going to find out if I'm going to like it or not. It's either going to be this or I'm going to start a Mirabilia. One of the two, because I haven't done either one. So, we'll see. I have both of them kitted. I ordered this from 123 Stitch. And it came with all of this is all of the floss. And it wasn't very expensive. Of course, it's DMC, I mean, but I was very impressed. So, I did get that. So, and I think that's all of the haul. Okay, so one more thing, and I think I showed this finished, but I wanted to show you. I wanted to have this framed. I just haven't had time. So I showed this last time. This is Salute to Abigail. This is Blackbird Designs in their books, Sweet Land of Liberty, I can't remember. Anyway, I finished this. And I ordered and picked up the frame from Hobby Lobby. And I think it's really pretty. And I think it's going to look good in there. Because this has like a reddish tint. And I think that's going to be pretty. So, I picked up the frame and the spacers. And I got museum glass. And that will get framed when I get home. Then, oh no, 2 more things now. So, words, Jennifer. So one of, I had a lady, dear Lord, message me, and we did some bartering. And so I sent her I think, a bag and some linen that she wanted. And in turn, she sent me some needle and flax. So excited because I tell Wendy all the time, if you get any needle and flax, please let me know. I'm hoping maybe on my travels I will run into some linen and flax in the wild. So anyway, so she sent me some of her needle and flax, and this one is Brea, and it's 40 count, and it's a fat quarter. Oh my gosh, isn't it just beautiful? Oh, I so want to stitch something on this, but at the same time, I just want to hold on to it and not let anything happen to it. So I got that from her. I also got this one, and this is Atticus. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? Oh, she just does a beautiful job. And then I got one more piece. This one is Dirty Teacup. I think they're all three fat quarters. And oh, can you see how pretty that is? Linda, thank you so much. I loved our arrangement. I think it went really well. Anytime, you just let me know. So, more linen to put in my stash. So pretty. Okay, so then the last thing I want to show you, and if my daughter watches this, then you need to look away. I told her not to watch it because I'm going to show. So, my daughter, who's getting married, Kelsey, she loves cameos. She loves antiques. She's just like my mom and myself. And so she always looks at cameos when we go to antique stores, because that's one of the things we like to do together. And so I decided to buy her, oh, I'm sorry, Calvin, I just kicked the dog. I didn't know. Sorry. There we go. I decided to get her a cameo. And so this is an antique cameo. Let me put this in front of it. And there's like a little mother and a little daughter. And so I'm going to give this to her on her wedding day. And then because she's getting married and husband cleaves to his wife, you know, it's their unit now. Then I got this little one for me to wear. And then it's just the mom by herself. And they didn't come together, but I just thought that that's what it looked like. So, you know, she started off as my little girl, and now it's not from the same seller or anything, but isn't that so sweet? So I'm going to give her this on her wedding day, and I will cry because I am a crier. So that's going to be the end of my video because I've got to go pack. I haven't even decided what I'm wearing to the wedding. I mean, I have 2 dresses. I just have to try them on and decide which one I'm going to take. It's not like I don't know. Sorry, Calvin. Anyway, so I have to go get packed. Again, thank you to everybody who ordered from my shop. It will be, I've put it on vacation mode. It'll be open when we get back. And Sunday, I think it's like the 16th. And I will have more bags probably a week or a week and a half after I get back. I want to do some more of the patchwork ones because I think people like those. But those take a lot of time. So, well, compared to the others, they take more time. All right, so I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try to do like maybe a little vlog kind of thing when I'm gone. I don't know if I will, but that's my goal. We'll see how it goes. So, until next time, Flosstube, be kind to each other. Bye.